Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you a review of LEGO 75102 Poe Dameron's X-Wing Starfighter. We shall start with a bit of information on it. It was released in 2015 in accordance to the Force Awakens release, which is also late 2015. Contained 4 minifigures, which were Resistance Ground Crew, Resistance Pilot, Poe Dameron and BB-8. Contained 717 pieces. Retailed for, here in the UK, £69.99, and that is approximately 9.8 pence per piece. So let's get straight into the features of the set. So we'll start with this small transporter here. It probably allows up to 3 figs on it. It has a crate at the back where you can store your studs for your stud shooters, as well as 2 missiles for your spring-loaded missile shooters, spring-loaded shooters, and then that can come off, and then it should just pop back on, but apparently it's not willing to do it today. There we go. Poe's ladder moves, which is quite nice. So actually into the big set itself, it has a stud shooter there, as well as another one on the other side there. It's got 4 spring-loaded missiles. I can't remember what they're called right now, and I don't even know why I can't. I'm not sure if this bit's supposed to do anything, but it spins round. And then the main overall feature of the set, there is a piece here, this piece, and if I were to turn that, it will set the wings out like so. Then I can turn it back and the wings are back like that. So I'd say that wraps it up for the features of the set, and let's get into the 4 minifigs. So diving into the first fig is going to be BB-8 with the small photo processor. So I have one with the big one, and you can see there is a difference there. Yeah, so anyway, just a normal fig, same thing you see in every other set. I think they only use the large photo processor in other set, just the Millennium Falcon, I'm not too sure. But some decent printing overall, and there's actually nothing else to say about it. I mean, it only is 2 pieces, but that's it. So let's get into the next fig. So next up we have the Resistance Ground Crew Pilot. This fig has some nice printing on the torso and legs, and a really nice colouring for his arms and hands as well. Around back we'll find a little bit more printing on the back, not needed but still alright. The helmet mould is very nice. It gives the nice old scratched effect, as it is actually supposed to be like that. His face itself is heavily printed, because if I were to remove the helmet, just a second, you will see that the rest of his head is a different colour to the helmet. No, sorry, to the face. So his face is heavily printed there, which is alright, I'm fine with that. But overall, yeah, quite a nice fig to have in the set, decent for the time, and let's move on to the next one. The next figure is going to be the Resistance Ground Crew, the Resistance Pilot. He has the same leg and torso printing as Poe Dameron there, except it's a bit thicker. That might just be an error. It's got a nice helmet with the visor, just a standard face as well. Moving around the side, he's wearing like a jumpsuit. He's got quite nice printing on the helmet, really like the printing on the helmet actually, and just some standard printing on the back as well. So nothing special for this fig, but let's get into the 4th fig, which is going to be Poe Dameron. The Poe Dameron fig shows the same jumpsuit, so nothing special. A really nice black helmet though. I really like the printing on that, and it just looks so much like the one in the movie. Same around the back. He's got a silver pistol as well. On the front of his face, he shows a kind of happy look with a bit of stubble as well. Removing the helmet and spinning him round back, he shows a bit more angry and moody kind of face, which isn't great for him, but it's alright. And that wraps it up for the figs, I would say. So now let's get into the pros and the cons of the set. So now into the next category. I would like to point out that the new Poe Dameron's X-Wing from 2020, which I do not own and I'm not sure if I will own, is £80 or £85, so £15 or £10 more than this one retailed for, and it has the same amount of figures, which isn't great. So actually this one you're getting a better value figures wise for your money. So actually, into the pros and the cons. The little cart, that wasn't necessary, but it was nice to have the figs in it. So that's actually a pro, just like adding on to the piece count, which is quite nice. I'm not sure how else they would have done this, but unfortunately they had to use rubber bands there, and rubber bands being rubber bands will wear out after time, and the wings will kind of drop down a bit, and it won't look as good. So you'll probably need to buy replacement rubber bands after a while, which is a thumbs down really for me. The mechanism for the wings could be a bit better. Like in the new version, it is an improved mechanism, which is quite nice. I like the thrusters as well at the back. That gives a nice clean look to it. The figs as well have nice printing, and I'd say that really kind of wraps it up for the pros and the cons. So let's get into the final opinion. So overall, I think this is a really neat set. I think if you're looking at picking it up, then I'd say go ahead. The attention to detail is really nice. Yeah, the figs, in my opinion, are better than the figs in the new set because just because they are in the new set there's Janna and a Knight of Ren. I'm not sure how you're supposed to reenact that scene, but in this set you can actually reenact it as a ground base, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's just a really nice attention to detail on this set. Unfortunately, there are lots of stickers, which is a bit of a thumbs down from me, but you can't win every time. Yeah, so if you're looking at picking it up, I'd say go ahead. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.